Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Sahihul Bukhari Hadith number 6016. There are things in our lives we take very seriously, our prayers, our fasting, our rituals. We protect them, we value them. But what if there was something just as important that we quietly overlook? The Prophet ﷺ said, he is not a believer whose neighbor is not safe from his harm. Think, not a complete believer. If your neighbor does not feel safe from you, there is not a small statement. This is a mirror. Today, let's look into it honestly. This doesn't mean a person leaves Islam, but it means something serious. Their faith is incomplete, their belief is lacking, because true faith is not just inside the heart, it shows in how you treat others, especially those closest to you. Your neighbor is not just the person next door, it includes the house beside you, the people across the street, even those you interacted with regularly nearby. Anyone whose life intersects with yours. Islam expands this concept because community matters. When we hear safe, we think of physical harm, but it goes beyond that. Your neighbor should feel safe from your words, your behavior, your attitude, your hurtful speech, not unnecessary conflict, no disturbance. Safety means peace. Sometimes we don't realize our actions affect others. Loud noise, parking issues, harsh interactions, ignoring their rights. We think it is not a big deal, but for them it might be. This hadith teaches awareness to think you beyond yourself. Your faith is not just what you say, it is what people experience from you. Does your neighbor feel comfortable around you or cautious? Do they feel respected or ignored? This is where faith becomes visible. It is not just about avoiding harm, it is also about doing good, greeting them, helping when needed, checking on them. Small gestures create strong bonds. Ask yourself, if someone asked your neighbors about you, what would they say? Would they describe you as kind or difficult, respectful or careless? This is not about judgment, it is about awareness. Good character spreads when you treat your neighbors well. You create a positive environment, peace grows, trust builds, and your small actions make a big difference. Conflicts are natural. Misunderstanding happens, but how you handle them matters. Do you escalate or calm the situation? Do you react emotionally or respond wisely? The best believer choose peace. The hadith is not about a rare situation, it is about daily life. The everyday interactions that seem small but define your character. Faith is tested. In these moments, think two neighbors. One causes discomfort, the other brings ease. Years pass, and people remember who made their life peaceful and who did not. Your presence leaves an impact. You don't need to big plan. Start simple. Smile, greet, respect boundaries, offer help, make your neighbors feel safe, comfortable, at peace. He is not a believer whose neighbor is not safe from his harm. This is not just a warning, it is guidance, a reminder that your faith lives in your action. So be mindful, be kind, be someone whose presence brings peace. Let your neighbor feel safe, and your faith will shine. Be source of peace. Assalamu alaikum.